Hi, my name is Alina Paik. I live in the Old Pye Street estate in the Peabody buildings, and I'm 24. I have a 2-year-old son called Cairo, and yeah, I'm a Peabody resident. It really suits my lifestyle to live in Westminster. I work in Oxford Street, and I have kind of almost grown up in Westminster. His nursery is also in Edgware Road. Everything is quite close by. So I work in River Island. It was my first retail job, and I've been working there since I was 17. I have always worked part-time because of university and college, and now a baby. I graduated Middlesex University with a psychology and criminology degree. I've had opportunities, and I feel like not being able to access them because of the scare of how much childcare is going to be and kind of where he's going to go, or an employer not taking you in because you're unpredictable because you have a child. I was, I think, for 9 months with my maternity allowance from work. As soon as he turned 8 months, we started looking for nurseries. Nurseries around this area are quite expensive. He goes to nursery from Tuesday to Friday, which is 5.5 hours a day, which is about 22 hours a week. That costs me about £260 a week. So if they pay 5% of that, I pay still £40 out of my pocket. So the more he would go, the more I still would have to pay. And he's just turned 2, so he's eligible now for 15 hours of free childcare, which is amazing. However, I still won't be able to go full time with that 15 hours because it also is based on how much you're earning. So it's only 15 hours free if you're earning under £16,000 a year. I would still have to stay in a part-time job to be eligible for the 15 hours free. But even after calculations, I think I'm better off something like £8 a week after all of that, because then, let's say, housing would class my extra income that I'm not paying for nursery as extra income, and then they would take 65% of that. And when he turns 3, I'll be eligible to the 30 hours free, which will definitely change work around. I could definitely go full time, but then again, that's 30 hours only on term days. So still half terms and summer holidays would be an issue. The only way I see my situation improving is when he's 5 and he goes to year 1, and actually the school around the corner that we're looking at does a breakfast club, which you drop them off at 7:30 or 8:30, and they do an after school a thing every day as well until 6:30. Because I love working, I've worked since I was 16. I understand why a lot of mums don't work up until 5, because the more hours you do at work, the more time he is at nursery, and then all the extra hours you are working just goes back into either nursery or housing, and you don't see him grow up either, and you're almost like you're just going to work just to pay for the nursery. I'll tell you the truth, and this really scares me. How they calculate housing benefit is they see how much you need to survive off out of your access income, and then they'll take the rest out of your wages. When I was 17, that figure was £74, and now I'm getting letters being 24. So that's what, 7 years later, that figure's only gone up to £77 a week. So that's £3 a week that they give you extra than 7 years ago to live off. But obviously prices go up. More affordable childcare would definitely open up a lot of more doors. Employers could do a lot more. There is things like unpaid leave at work and stuff like that, but again, with unpaid leave, you would have to come off your work wage and then start living on kind of, let's say, universal credit money. So it doesn't really make much of a help in anyone's situation. I feel like honestly, just by advertising more part-time roles, it is out there, it's just really hard to find.